Good afternoon, everybody. This is AJ Pema here with Pema Real Estate Team. I just wanted to share a little bit of a tip with agents out there. And in fact, this is going to be beneficial for home sellers as well. So I'm actually standing right behind a property that we just listed yesterday. And it's Tuesday, nice and cloudy, beautiful weather. And we're hosting an open house. So the question I have is, what ways you as an agent out there have an option of creating more demand, more buyers for your seller or for the listing? How do you market your listing locally? What are the things that you're going to be doing to make sure that you can attract more buyers? So now, according to stats and data, this is by third party, by the way. Disclaimer should be in place. Is that 40% of buyers can potentially be from the local neighborhood, from this local area. So my question to you is, what else are you doing aside from printing flyers, just list it, putting it on the website, putting it on Facebook, putting it on Instagram, social media, YouTube, LinkedIn, Kijiji, Craigslist? What else are you doing? Are you an active agent or you're a passive agent? Do you know the meaning between an active agent or a passive agent? How does an active agent operate versus a passive agent? And how can you be an active agent as opposed to a passive agent? So a little bit of a brief about or explanation about a passive versus an active. A passive agent typically sits down, puts some flyers, puts some ads, sits down for a phone to ring on his listing or the property that he's marketing. And once the phone rings, actually he sits down and prays that he gets a call from his marketing source. Then he would answer the call. And then he would identify if it's a buyer, is it the right match? Do they have the qualification and motivation, or it's not the right property? It doesn't matter what source it's coming from. It could be a Facebook, somebody text messaging them. It could be, newspaper ads, local guardians, just listed from the neighborhood. It could be anything from sign call and stuff like that. Whereas an active agent don't even only sit down to receive those calls. Those are just the one of the avenues that you would sit down and wait for calls for phones to ring and provide them information, make sure that they're the right qualified and motivated buyer for that listing. We actively, as and I'm an active agent, by the way. I'm not a passive agent. I choose to be an active agent. The reason for that is I can create more demand, I can get more money, and I can sell the house for faster than any passive agent out there. And that could be most convenient and less hassle for my client and getting the most amount of money. We actually get on the phone, prospect. We call around the neighborhood, we door knock, and we want to prospect daily, actively, to make sure that we find the right buyer for this house. When you communicate with people in person or over the phone and tell them about your listing, or perhaps if they don't want to buy, who do they know that would like to buy in this neighborhood? Friends, family, somebody. It makes a whole lot of difference. Hope this was a great tip for you guys, because it makes it a win-win situation for you and your client seller to be able to create more demand. And we know it's always about supply and demand, right? So if this property, we expose it to 10 people, chances maybe one or two will call. And if we expose it to multiple streams, plus we prospect, talk to hundreds of people, buyers on a daily basis, there's more opportunities created for this home, and potentially we'll be able to sell it for more than the asking price, create a bidding war, multiple offer, and it's a win-win situation. Hope this was helpful for you. And please subscribe below, like, comment. Love to hear you guys, your feedback. Thanks so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.